You know, today may be mild, but the cold weather returns tomorrow, and that means that we face the potential of pipes freezing if we don't take preventative steps beforehand. Joining me this morning is home improvement expert Adam Helfman of HireItDone.com. Adam, thank you so much for joining us. By Wednesday, we're looking at highs back down below freezing. What are some of the steps we should take to keep our pipes from freezing as the cold weather returns?
Okay, so as you know, in Michigan, the weather's always changing, just
Right.
like you said. And the hot air in your house actually travels towards the cold.
Travels towards the cold. Okay.
Right, so it'll, obviously heat rises, but it migrates out towards cold. So you got to find the areas in your house, especially around the outer walls. Let's say your kitchen sink that's overlooking the backyard.
Right.
Underneath there, a lot of times those pipes freeze. So a couple tips: you can open up the cabinet doors, allow the heat from the house to migrate underneath there to prevent it. But if there's moving cold air, they're going to freeze. So items like pipe wrap.
Okay.
It's pretty simple to put on. You just slide it over the pipes and it could be really easily done. Outside water spigots.
Right.
These freeze a lot. And a lot of homeowners leave the hose on and forget.
Right.
So that's a no-no. So this device here is a faucet cover, and it just clips on and it goes to the outside wall of your house, and it will prevent those from freezing. It's a few dollar items. Pretty easy.
What's the minimum temperature that we could set our thermostat at to keep our pipes from freezing especially if you're not going to be in the house for a while?
Yeah, so science says 55 degrees is the minimum. However, I recommend between 60 and 64.
60 and 64. Now people will say, well, hold on, pipes freeze at 32. Why do I have to keep it all the way up at 50 or 55 or 60?
That's a great question. So thermostat is at a certain height, usually 4 or 5 feet high. And as you know, the cold air stays low, and if the pipes are coming from the basement or from a lower area, especially an outer wall, that can still freeze when the temperature in the house is above that.
All right. Now, let's say you can use some of these things to sort of seal the outside, but let's say I'm a little late. I didn't seal the outside using great stuff. Now my pipes are frozen. What's this little guy over here that you have?
Okay, so this is what you've heard in the past, called heat tape, okay? And basically, the black wire here you wrap around the frozen pipe, and then you plug it in, and it sends an electrical charge plus some heat to thaw out the pipe.
Thaw it out slowly.
Slowly, correct. However, if the pipe actually is cracked, you'll know right away because it'll start leaking. Now, if you do have a leaky pipe, you do need to mitigate your damages, which means you need to react quickly and get a flood or a restoration contractor out to your house to absorb that.
All right, Adam Helfman of HireItDone.com. Thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate it. You're watching 7 Action News this morning on TV 20 Detroit.